Well, hey everybody, this is Josh
and Steph
with ResortTV1 Homes, and we are live here in Dr. Phillips. We're actually starting, you can see this is Dr. Phillips Boulevard here, and we are live right here driving down the road. We're going to take you over, we're actually close to Sand Lake Road. We're going to take you over to Sand Lake Road, then International Drive. And if you look here, you can see, first of all, it's a rainy day, but you can also see the Orlando Eye there in the background. So we're very close to that here in this area. So
I want to take you through this shopping plaza first, though.
The marketplace.
Yep, the marketplace. We've got a Pigtails and Crew Cuts, a bunch of local restaurants. We've got juicers, the UPS store, H&R Blocks, and a beautiful Publix with an Aprons cooking school. And a Kiki's Breakfast over here.
We got DNA Family, Richard Scott, Noah's Adventures, MPL. Let's see, Kevin, Gigi, Disnoa, all started with a mouse. Noel, Willeen, William, all kinds of cool people in here. I am using Streamlabs because our new experimental app is only authorized for ResortTV1 right now, so it won't actually work on any of the other channels right now. And it's something we can fix soon, but it's actually a nice thing because then, you know, even if somebody did find it, they couldn't use it because it's only authorized for one channel.
Hey everybody, welcome in.
Hey DNA Family, Blue Polo, Karen, Marie. How's it going, everybody? So yeah, some fun stuff here. There's a Publix back here, all kinds of ethnic restaurants. Yeah. So, hey Matthew, hey Kelly.
We've got nails. We've got a Peruvian cuisine and hair enhancements and a Wolfgang bakery. I know Chloe loves that. We've got some Portuguese
Lisbon
food over here and a hand and stone massage, and we've got a Pilates club here. And this is actually a lot bigger than it looks. Josh is going to point to the right over here, and you can just see all the fun stuff we have back here. We've even got
Liam had a birthday party back here at a Taekwondo place, I think.
Yeah,
for one of his friends. Yes, Liam's not here. He actually is with, we dropped him off at, there's Chamberlain's, natural Whole Foods type place. We dropped him off at Mom and Dad's, and so he's going to hang out and have some grandparent time. There's a Shorion. You can get your phone fixed. Disnoa, Blue Polo, 2J's. Yes, 2J's is there. That's right. We're just about to pass by 2J's right here.
And
Starbucks.
This is Starbucks, but there is no drive-through. Just make a note. We've got some Turkish cuisine over here, and Einstein bagels, and in front of us is the brand new Crumbles cookies.
There's also, it's right between the Korean grill and the Chipotle grill there. So yeah, 2J's is right here. It's very good. If you don't know what 2J's is, it's very good. Watch, yeah, very good place there. I get a hamburger there, but you can get whatever you want there. Morton's is
except pizza.
I think Morton's was closed. I don't know. It was closed for a while.
Yeah, Morton's
hey,
is
Grogu.
amazing if you get a chance.
Hey Lee, hey Robin, hey everybody, hey Disnoa. All right, so yeah, so Liam's not here, even though he's in the thumbnail. It was a good picture we had. He's just hanging out with Mom and Dad. He had some swim lessons today, and then he's going to do some fun grandparent time. They've got some Transformer puzzles they're going to work on, maybe play a few Mario Kart races, and just have a great time.
If you get a chance to check out Jenna's video about home goods, this is one of her favorite stores. I know she did a feature on the home goods and what they have available in there. I took Liam into his first home goods this week, and boy, was that exciting. We came home with a Lamb Chops dog toy because he would not put it down.
No Liam jokes, boo. Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
hey,
right.
Miss Disney fan. Hey, Grogu. Hey, Noel. Let's go. Let's turn over to the left here.
Yes. And then we also have an Ulta Beauty and some other things over here in here to the left. We're gonna. This is back to, what road is this? This is just kind of a connector.
This is,
I don't know what they call it. Della.
Della. Yeah, this is Della Drive, and it hits Sand Lake Road. Sand Lake Road's a very major road. It goes all the way from here. I mean, it keeps going, but the most major things it connects are this area, Apopka Vineland, which is where Bay Hill Golf Course, where they have some of the PGA championships over there. And then it also connects International Drive, which we're going to go to first, John Young Parkway, and then OBT, Orange Blossom Trail, which is a huge major road here in Orlando. So we may not make it all the way over there, but Checker Champs here, Coffee Girls here. Is it true car insurance is more? Yes, and there's a good reason for that. I mean, think about, you know, any big, this is not a huge city. There's about 1 million in Orlando proper, which is a lot, but not compared to Chicago, New York, LA. So probably insurance more expensive there.
Well, one of the things about insurance here is we are a no-fault state. You are automatically responsible for the first $10,000 of medical coverage for yourself and anyone else.
They don't have a lot of Barnes & Nobles anymore. Sorry, dear.
Yes, I totally support that Barnes & Noble. It's really cool. We love to take Liam in there and let him look at the toys and books.
Yep.
But one thing you can plan on is car insurance here. For even some of the lowest benefits is between $800 and $900 every year. And that's for only $10,000 personal coverage and maybe $25,000 to $50,000 coverage after that. Well, of course, we're not licensed agents. You need to find somebody you trust.
So there's a lot of Publixes. There was one just back there. There's one over here. The main reason there's so many, by the way, Melting Pot over here is awesome.
Yes.
The main reason there's so many Publix is just because it is a little bit hard to get around here. Sand Lake's very busy. It's not too bad right now, but there's a lot of different services. There's a First Watch over there, Eddie V's, some of these really nice places.
Tacos.
I've eaten, what's the name of the place? Ocean Prime up here. Roost Chris is over here. So this is, Dr. Phillips is a very, very upscale eating area. It's just a very...
It's a destination.
Yeah, it's a very upscale area. There's a lot of larger houses back on the lakes back here. So if your budget for a house is in the... if your budget for a house is, you know, in this 600 and up range, even... You know, if you want to be on a lake, $1 million plus, then you can live around this area. It's a very nice area, but it is a little pricey.
You want to talk about these offices?
Too pricey for us, for sure. We do not live here, but it's really nice. This is a nice office building, Regis offices. You know, you can rent those. Let's see. Zoe's Kitchen, Flipper's Pizza, one of our favorite places.
Yep.
And then, you know, you got fancy, two-story fancy McDonald's. But we're going to show you the world's largest McDonald's in a minute. Hey, CH, how are you? Hey, Vicky. Let me know how the connection is, guys, because I'm using Streamlabs. And then the Ocean Prime and places here. Sorry, I'll look out the back. Ocean Prime and...
I thought we were coming back this way.
Oh, we're coming back this way. Okay, perfect. Yeah, but anyway, that's very, very nice stuff. All right. Hey, Doug. Sure miss driving these roads. Won't be back till the end of December. Hey, Green Giant. Coffee Girl lives in a smaller town. Sorry, it was just... Hey, Martin. Good.
Well, did you want to talk about Southwest Orlando Eye here?
Yep, that's a really great place.
Yep. Dr. K is one of the only one that specializes in pediatric eye movement.
Here's Whole Foods. That's a big
yes.
big destination. And again, behind that, you can see part of the Orlando Eye. But yeah, this is the main Whole Foods in Orlando. So if you like Whole Foods, and we do, definitely check that out. And this is I-4. So we're already at I-4, and you can see down here this building. It's like a parking garage that leads on to International Drive. So we'll turn right up here.
Do more Sand Lake, or do you want me to get on iDrive?
Let's go ahead and get up to iDrive. You're good.
I can't remember if this lane ends.
No, you're fine. So it's not this light, but the next one.
Oh, it's green.
Connection's perfect. Great. Yep, you're good. Green light. I know we're not used to green lights around here.
What?
See, there's a big... That's actually a giant like LED display on that whole parking garage, which is pretty crazy. And this is the world's largest McDonald's. Jen and Dale had a whole video about that on their channel. It is the world's largest McDonald's, gigantic play place.
Oh gosh, look at that drive-through.
It is a huge one. We'll have to come back and show it a little better. But yeah, but here is International Drive. This is a major
intersection
road here in Orlando. And I'll zoom out here just so I'm not trying to make anybody sick.
Like, let's go all the way down and then we'll come back. So
yep,
just
we will.
On this.
Okay.
In other words, you're going to be too spinny.
No, I get it. Well, you can just see that. I'll show you a preview. The Orlando Eye is on the left with the swings and the crazy swings. They're not operating because it's storming. Hey, a little bit. Epic Universe. Yes, Epic Universe is on Sand Lake, actually. And we'll show you. It's not actually that close to Universal Studios proper.
No, but...
But this is a very nice place to walk around. You can see they've got it landscaped. You will see lots of families and people walking around. Uno Pizza's great. Yeah, Dee Dee says palm trees. Yes. Oh, no, you're the best. You're the best. I did stay, if you watched our video, I stayed over here at the Wyndham Resort. We'll show it on the way back, but I stayed over there, and that was really, really great. They actually invited us to stay there. So anyway, that was fun. Hey, Kaylee. Hey, Dot Squad. Uno's Pizza. Yep.
Oh, Oh, the Ripley's Believe It or Not place over here.
Oh yeah, we'll show that on the way back.
Yeah,
yep.
It's on our bucket list for sure.
Fogo de Chao, I've heard that's a good place over here.
Five Guys.
Five Guys, of course. Escape rooms.
Oh, that Twin Peaks.
Yeah, Twin Peaks is great.
I assume that's Colorado inspired.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Eat at Joe's. Hello. I just thought that was funny. You guys can look it up if you want to know what that's about.
Yeah, no, never mind.
All right, there is the Orlando Eye, a huge place there. So yeah, any hoozle. All right. There's Pirate Golf over here. That's the big wheel. Nice view. However, I was one of those stuck in midair on NYE. It was worth it. Oh, really? What happened? The place broke down, or the thing broke, I guess. Dr. Phillips Billboard Drive. Yeah, so this is kind of Dr. Phillips and kind of not. So
well,
anyway.
this is just really iDrive. Like,
yeah, this is iDrive.
There's just nothing else in town.
But yeah, no, anyway, I was just kind of wondering to myself, but Bargain World, but all kinds of gift shops, and again, we'll show the Pirate Golf over there here in a minute. It's not a lot of traffic, so we can drive slow once we go by.
Well,
not
no,
a lot.
All the traffic is behind me.
Oh, we're okay. They're fine. They're fine. They'll be patient, won't they? Friendlies. I don't know much about Friendlies. I know they have them around at truck stops and stuff sometimes. But you can see it's a very, very beautiful place there. Yeah, we've been to Ripley's too. It's fun.
Embassy Suites.
Yep. A very beautifully landscaped boulevard, oak trees, palm trees. And look, an Olive Garden, surprise.
Right across from Bahama Breeze.
There's got to be 400 Olive Gardens in Orlando. Not that it's bad. I like Olive Garden, don't get me wrong. There's just a lot of them. Let's see. The pizza was not too bad at McDonald's. It was funny to see pizza at McDonald's, Blue Polo said. Hey, Matthew, the ride broke down on New Year's Eve and was closed for a couple months. It was on the news. Oh, really? Yeah. I guess I missed that. Here's Orlando Helicopter Tours over here.
Got a
Rosen Inn. Mr. Rosen owns a lot of International Drive, but he is a really neat guy. He supports a lot of charity organizations and purposely, he drives like a very, very inexpensive car for being a multimillionaire and things. So here's Wonderworks.
It's also on our...
This is a house that's upside down, basically. The big building that's upside down, which is fun.
There are several of them across the country, but we're really blessed to have one here. I can't wait to take Liam in and check that out.
So a lot of attractions here. Andretti's is off the road somewhere. We'll have to look that up sometime.
It's up closer to Universal.
Nice to drop in for a few minutes on lunch break. I'm glad you guys were able to drop in too. Pizza Hut over here.
And then we've got a Del Frisco's.
Yeah. And a lot of these places have two-story dining. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, New England coastal scenery. We'll show you some Florida coastal scenery. This is The Point, which is a large outdoor shopping center, and Hyatt Regency, very, very tall hotel. But again, you can tell the Plaza, it's another huge Rosen hotel. There's a lot of places to stay here, and what a lot of people like about this is that it is about halfway between Disney and Universal and SeaWorld. So if you want to stay kind of between all the resorts, that's how this got its start. This is the Orange County Convention Center, and if you're wondering...
Oh, I did not realize we were that.
Yeah, we are right on it. So if you're wondering where they used to have some of the American Idol tryouts and stuff, this is it. This is it. Hey, Jeffrey Pop.
What this Hyatt really looks like. Really looks like the one in downtown Indy.
It's very tall, though.
So tall.
All right. Love driving by Wonderworks, seeing upside down. Yeah, for sure, Noah. We're staying at the Rosen Inn next month. That's awesome, Lee and Robin. We'll show you the area. Friendlies, Mass, and New Hampshire don't exist anymore. Awesome. Rosen Plaza, stayed there on New Year's Eve for a dance event. Yeah, it's a neat place. And it's been around under different ownership. I think it was a Quality Inn at one point. Ripley's did just open a Mirror Maze. Nice. Okay, so yeah, so this is the Orange County Convention Center. They have lots of different conventions, cons as they call it, here. And a lot of the hotels are also built to connect to the convention center by bridges like this. Hi from Australia. Hello. Movie man Nick stayed there one time. All right. Here's the Rosen Center. Again, Mr. Rosen owns so much property down here, and he started with like a little tiny place on 192 and just did really big business. I stayed on iDrive a few times when we were planning our moves. I stayed at the B Resort. Nice. So yeah, there you go. You can see this part of it. Somebody just decided to...
Signs.
Wow. So that's the other side of the convention center. Again, this place is absolutely enormous. We've always loved staying at the Avanti next to Friendly's. There's a lot of great restaurants to eat at. We love being central to all the parks. We'll be staying at Disney next trip, though. Okay, Kaylee. Hey, Miss Disney fan. This is weird that everybody... I remember when I was in high school, we drove by this resort and we're like, oh, we're going to stay there. But no, it wasn't the one we stayed at.
So what is this with the weird shapes over here?
That's the convention center also.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's the main area. There's just... The convention center is enormous. Let's keep going, and we'll end up here by...
SeaWorld?
We'll end up by SeaWorld, which we're almost there anyway.
Wow, I did not realize it was that close. And here they have the perfect combination, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, right next to a McDonald's.
Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, so Liam's not here right now. It's just us today. He's with Mom and Dad. Oh, you can see SeaWorld right here. Let me turn the chat off. I'm getting used to Streamlabs. You have to turn the chat off, apparently, to see anything. Where that flag is right there, let me see if I can get my finger right there. That is the SeaWorld Tower, and so it's right here. So SeaWorld's here. If you keep going, there's Disney, and then if you keep going behind me, there is Universal. So yeah, that's how that works.
You tell me when to turn.
Okay. Sure enjoyed watching the tour 192. The hotel that they were rehabbing next to Hertz used to be Wilson World. My family and I used to stay there in the 80s when we were kids. Oh, awesome,
That's
Doug.
Awesome.
Hey, Max. Yeah, guys, thanks for being here. Almost 250 people here already. We appreciate it very much. This channel's been growing a lot, and you guys seem to like these drives, so we'll do them again. I'm opening my Coke here because, you know, I'm in the car, and it's just, like, right next to me. So, awesome. Hey, DMB, how are you? David, in and out of ninja mode. No worries. I can see SeaWorld. Yeah, Noah. I don't know how anybody stands using Streamlabs if it doubles all the chats. That's kind of frustrating. Anyway, it's working well with the connection.
I veto TikTok.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Cambo. So let's drive here by SeaWorld, and then we'll find a place to do a U-turn. Which U-turns, by the way, one of the things that are legal in Florida that are not legal in a lot of the north. Go to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, and sorry if there's any dirty spots on the windshield. We are obviously in a rainy time period here. Cheddar's, Delmonico's. No, but we'll just. Totally that's all right. You just go straight for a little bit, and we'll show a good view of SeaWorld.
Yeah, DoubleTree by Hilton.
Yep.
Hilton Honors has a really great points program if you travel quite a bit.
And SeaWorld, by the way, is doing a summer spectacular. I just read in my email they're doing fireworks every night between now and August 9th or 6th. So we're going to have to go over there and check that out. I veto Tech Talk. CH is laughing. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. How does our car know that? Oh, because it has a thing.
Well, you want to show them?
Yeah.
Our
car is really smart. We got this Grand Cherokee after the Cherokee we had got in an accident. So the guy, we still do. The guy pulled a U-turn in front of me, and I should have slammed on the brakes, but instead
illegal U-turn.
It was an illegal U-turn. Instead of U-turns are legal except in the middle of the road. You have to be like in a left turn lane anyway. So we got this Grand Cherokee, and wait.
Sorry, thank you.
That's not green yet.
Sorry, I saw the green.
Speaking of accidents, love you, dear.
Oh, it's a helicopter. I was like, what is that light in the sky?
You let me do the looking. You do the driving. All right. So anyway, we've got.
Point out the
yes, there's a helicopter.
Sorry, everybody. Didn't mean to scare you.
She's usually a really good driver, guys. That was rare. You're usually right on the ball. So anyway, we got this Grand Cherokee, and we were really happy with it because it's all high tech and stuff. So. All right, so Aquatica is to the left. That's SeaWorld's water park. SeaWorld itself is to the right. And we'll just go.
Now, have you been to Aquatica?
No, I have not.
Yeah, that's kind of on our list, too.
So there's Aquatica right there. And SeaWorld is behind those trees. Oh, brother.
What?
So it's, oh, brother. I love these driving videos. Something we both enjoy and looking forward to moving to Florida someday. Awesome.
Well, if you are interested in moving to Florida...
Yes, ResortTV1Homes.com. Sorry, I saw a roller coaster and got distracted. I believe that's Mako. I don't know, we'll have to see. But these roller coasters at SeaWorld are really, really nice. Yeah, it's an easy mistake. She's being safe. That's why I said she's less easily distracted than me. So, so yeah, there you go. There's SeaWorld.
There's another Starbucks.
Yep.
Buy a mellow mushroom. We've got a lot of food over here across from SeaWorld. So where does it end? Oh, it ends down there on 192.
Oh, yeah, we don't have to go all the way to 192, but it does go all the way to 192.
Oh, we could.
My husband and I are planning to move to Orlando at the end of the year. Hubby retiring from the fire department. So excited, and thank you for creating this channel. So helpful. Hey, Josh, could you please ask Steph for her email? Please thank Steph for her email. So thoughtful, and hope it didn't add any stress for her. Oh, no worries, David.
I'm
was
sorry
great.
It took me so long to respond.
Yeah, no, she just wanted to make sure you knew that she wasn't forgetting about you. She just wanted to make sure she did the best she could answering the questions. Here's Central Florida Parkway. That's a big one. That's where you go into SeaWorld on. I guess we could go, well, we can't now. We can just go down here and do a U-turn. But yeah, so anyway, the point is, ResortTV1Homes.com. That is our website. And if you'd like to move here to Central Florida, we're brokered by eXp Realty. And all you have to do is go to our website, ResortTV1Homes.com. Steph and I are licensed agents now. We're not selling property right now. We're just doing referrals. But our team at eXp Realty and the Funk Collection, they will take care of you, and they're experts in every area. They have a different realtor for every area that can help you find your dream home.
Including investment properties.
It's funny when people get excited when they see Starbucks. Yeah, we actually only been to Aquatica once. A lot of fun. It's hard to get all the parks. Yeah, it is, and we love Discovery Cove.
Yeah.
Planning to retire to Florida when the time comes. That's cool, MLP Mav. See, I think we are now. There are some apartments and stuff down here. The way Florida is kind of, at least Orlando, is a lot of the residential and commercial are kind of mixed together in some places.
And not in others. That was really helpful.
Thanks, dear. They're kind of mixed together. So yeah, there's some single family houses and some condos down there.
Townhomes.
Townhomes, yeah. Sorry. Have you ridden the new pipeline? I have not.
Okay. Over here we have a Vacation Club Grand Vista by Marriott.
Oh, it's a condominium suite place. Do you have a timeline for when you'll start selling as agents? Not yet. Probably when I retire from teaching. It's not going to be soon, unfortunately, because I don't think I could keep up 3 jobs at the same time. So, but yeah, the idea with the real estate is just that we can get you in touch with the right team, provide referrals for people, and do a channel like this and still be able to be official because we are licensed. So.
Well, and real estate is one of those things when you're in a specific location, you really have to know the market and know the ins and outs of it. And while we live here, we're still learning the real estate market. And so this is one way for us to learn it so that when we do sell houses, we're a little ahead of the game.
Hi, Jonathan. My daughter is going to UCF in the fall. We were down for orientation exploring Winter Park. Nice area and 45 minutes to Walt Disney World. Yeah, we'll have to do a Winter Park stream one of these days, too.
Winter Park is lovely, and Oviedo.
There's some nice apartments over here.
Really nice.
And here's the other thing, too. There are apartments that you can start out in. Yeah, he's sticking out a little bit. There are apartments you can start out in while you find a place. We lived in an apartment for a year.
We did.
However, if you're also at a stage in your life where you don't want to go back into an apartment, then you can do a U-turn, dear. Yeah, it's sometimes, a lot of these places are really nice, but it's sometimes
those are really nice.
Good to just take your time and find what you're looking for, which is where we're here to help.
Well, I can't imagine moving across the country and trying to buy a house and not know the area or have an agent that is reputable and know the area.
Well, we did that.
Well, I know.
We kind of got an apartment, and then we knew the area well enough because we've been there a whole year. But a lot of people don't have that luxury, so you can find a place through the realtor. Let's see, what is Decorum's favorite place to go? I don't know what Decorum. Maybe that was a typo. I'm not sure what Decorum is, other than being kind or behaving yourself. Have you thought about doing one for St. Augustine?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to spend a whole week in St. Augustine.
We'll probably do some videos there. Yeah, we'll do some videos there for sure.
Yeah. And Amelia Island and some of the springs and
eventually we'll be able to do, because our realty group has people in all these different towns, so eventually we'll be able to do referrals for different parts of Florida, not just Orlando. It just takes time to get it all set up. So even if you're like, I want to move to Florida, I don't need to be by Disney World, but I want to be by, the beach or whatever, we'll be able to help with that.
Well, we have agents all over the state, and so we can definitely help network you with someone that we can, connect you with, for sure. So
we are going to be heading back onto the main part of International Drive. This is kind of the quieter side. This does go all the way to the World Center Marriott if you keep going, but there's not a whole lot of interesting things back behind us. It's very calm back there. Cast housing used to be back there behind us. Vista, I can't remember what they were called. Yeah. You'd appreciate this, running 3 screens and 2 keyboards while watching. Gave up my KVM switch a while back. Oh yeah, that's cool. Hey, Willeen, Ninja Mode, but hello.
Beautiful little thing over here. Like, this is just really lovely. Is that a lake? I guess
that's a little retention pond / lake thing.
Is it, or is it a stream? Does it go that way?
Kind of goes. Oh, I guess it goes to go that way. Yeah.
Oh, that's really beautiful.
Back in the background is one of the Hiltons. We do have still over 300 people watching, so hit the like button, share us out. We're hitting
Thank you guys for being here. Now, do you want to take a detour to go on Central Florida?
Sure. It's up to you which way you want to go.
I don't care.
SeaWorld and Discovery are to the left. I don't know what's to the right other than more Orlando.
Oh.
So you pick.
Well, I have no idea.
Okay.
So we'll just keep going. Oh, not in this lane, we won't.
Well, you're in the turn lane, so.
I guess I am.
Anyway, there's SeaWorld again. How are the schools in the area? So I'm a teacher, but obviously as real estate agents, we can't recommend. It's pink. We can't recommend or not recommend any schools. What I would suggest is looking online. There's a lot of great information about schools on a lot of different websites. What I will say is the Orange County schools are really, really good overall. Just have to, basically, here's my best advice. Find a neighborhood you're comfortable in, and then, here's Mellow Mushroom Pizza, by the way, and then,
Starbucks.
Yep. Find a neighborhood you're comfortable in, and usually the schools in that neighborhood will be really, really good. Home Assassin, Crystal River. Yep, my uncle lived in Altamont Springs. We swam with a manatee once. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's very expensive. In Winter Park, yes. The Winter Park's very expensive. So is Windermere, Dr. Phillips. Yeah, so there are some cheaper places. We did go up into Claremont a little bit. That's a more affordable area. Four Corners is more affordable. There's some places in Lake County.
Yep. So they're a little more affordable.
There's over here is Aquatica.
The one thing
Katie?
we can say about the schools that is not necessarily the same all over the country is that they are organized by county. So just because you're like, oh, hey, I want to live in Winter Garden, okay, well, you're still in Orange County schools. So, or downtown Orlando, or Celebration is Osceola County. So they are organized as the county as a whole, which has a lot of advantages for busing and time schedules and academies and opportunities overall for students. But individual schools per se, we can't say one way or the other. We will at some point be able to do some research and post some links on where you can go for information, but just do your best Googling.
Well, and there are a lot of private schools, and the private schools, there will be a lot of good information about them, which are good and which are not as good. But, generally the ones that are more established and have been around a while are great. Hey, Katie C., how far is Millennium Mall from where you are? It's not too far, probably 20 minutes from here.
Millennia or Florida?
Millennia.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's
Where is it?
It's up here. It's actually up off of, I believe if you keep going north on International Drive, you get to it. I'll have to look that up. I don't remember. I always just look it up where it is. I used to know how to get to everywhere, when I lived in Indiana, and here in Florida, a lot of times I know a lot of places, but I usually just look it up.
Yeah, Google is your best friend after you move.
Millennia, I'm looking it up. It's 5.3 miles, and it is, yeah, you could pretty much get to it.
So sometimes a day, 5 miles will take you 20 minutes. And holy crap, that bike was short. And
that was a short ride.
Sometimes it will take you an hour to go 5 miles.
Yeah. No, Ben, I didn't say the public schools were bad. Didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
No.
There's a lot of great public schools here, really good public schools here in Orange County. Yes. And some of the other counties as well. So you just have to, like I said, you just have to do research. No, I never said anything about they were bad. I taught in public school here for a long time.
Yeah, longer here than in Indiana.
I'm also a former school administrator and I teach down here. That's right, CH. Yeah. So yeah, no, there's a lot of great schools down here. It's just like any other place. There are some good and there are some not so good, but in general, the public schools are good. And the school districts do a really good job. That's why they're organized into districts that are bigger, like the countywide. My aunt and uncle used to live close to Gatorland. They built their house in the 90s. Yeah, Gatorland right off of 192 there. So, yep. And here is the convention center right here. You look right there and you can see that. That's the part that most people are used to seeing is you know, are those kind of domes there, the glass archways or domes. That's what a lot of people associate this with. Miss Disney fan, a ninja watching while I make lunch. That's why we thought we'd do this around lunchtime, so I'm glad you guys are able to do that. I wish I could move to teach in Florida, but the pay cut would hit hard. Yeah, yes. The pay is not fantastic for teachers compared to a lot of areas. So it's rough for sure, but you know, hopefully that will continue to improve as things get better. But here is the convention center. Opinions on Hunters Creek. We'll ended up driving in that area when we left the Disney bubble. Yeah, so that's something we will look around in. Florida teacher pays one of the lowest in the nation. Yeah, other than Indiana, where I moved from. So actually, it was a raise to go to.
Huge pay raise.
It was a pay raise to go here from Indiana. You can see a lot of people going across the streets for their hotels. Oh, volleyball. Okay, I see it says volleyball convention. And the Hyatt Regency. Again, that's a big convention center hotel. It's nice though, because if you do have conventions here, not only are you close to all the world-class theme parks, you'd lose about 15K. That's insane. Wow, I'm so sorry that Florida doesn't do better for the teachers. But anyway, that's a whole nother issue. I am a teacher, so I could get going on that, but we won't do that. Anyway, so the cool thing is you can actually stay here for a convention, and you've got all these world-class, not only theme parks, but also attractions on 192 within walking distance. You don't even have to get a car, an Uber, or anything. And you can stay here. I live in Indiana and work in Illinois for that reason. Yeah.
Yes. We had a lot of friends that ended up doing that.
What is the water ski place by the highway going to the airport from Disney? I'm not sure. There is one between Lakeland and Orlando.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. There is one out there on the 528, which used to be the Beach Line Expressway. Hey, Jeffrey. I love these streams. Lil YV7, thank you. We're almost to 400 people watching.
Thanks, guys, for being here. One of the reasons we kind of wanted to do this is because driving here is a whole different experience. You know, we both I grew up in Indianapolis. I grew up driving around a big city, and I thought I had achieved greatness when I learned to drive through the Spaghetti Bowl during rush hour. But this is just a whole different level of driving, and it's really hard to look at things when you're driving. But since there's two of us, this is really just helpful to be able to see it. It really is. And so here, there's no light.
What?
Well, I hope there's no camera.
Oh, you're fine. Are you on the line? No, there's no camera here. Florida gets really weird about cameras. That if you're across the line, you can get a stoplight ticket, or red light tickets. You have to be really careful about that. Thanks for answering questions about the areas. For sure. I moved from Indy to Florida, CH says. So yeah, anyway, it says Universal's to the right, but we're going to keep going. Well, there's a little exit ramp there, a little turn-off ramp. You can go to Universal. I must take you a different road because that's not the direction of Universal. It's actually to the north and west of where we are. But anyway, we'll go there.
Stay on this.
Yeah, we'll stay on this road and we'll show you a little something. That bus must be going there.
He snuck up on me.
Near zero minimum setbacks. I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. We'll be back at 5:30. Yeah, I've got an Epcot stream tonight. Yeah, definitely get that or come watch that if you can. Now here's the point. This is a really, really cool place with lots of shopping and dining and all kinds of different ethnic restaurants and all kinds of stuff.
JoJo Shake Bar, that looks fun.
This is really cool. And there's a big theater in the back too.
Yeah, that really reminds you of Channelside in Tampa, doesn't it?
Yes. There's a Brazilian steakhouse.
Mangiano's.
Yeah, really, really cool stuff. And then here, if we slow down just a little bit, here is Wonderworks. at the point, and there's parking here, but you can see.
And the iFly skydiving.
Yep, you can do indoor skydiving. Lots of attractions here. I'm gonna. Well, I don't want the wind. I was gonna say I'm gonna pull down my window, but
I'm not sure what the ice bar is.
it's hard to go around this center pole here.
Miller's Ale House is a really popular local Central Florida chain.
Back here, also back there behind us.
Hear it?
Yep, the helicopter's coming in for a landing over there. Let's see if you can see it. Just barely. The exposure wasn't good, but the helicopter just like literally went right over us. The Andretti's and Top Golf were back there. We might have to.
What? We missed Andretti's?
No, we can go. We can go around to them. Do you know anyone who's ever moved from the Midwest and didn't like it? I mean,
Me.
Steph doesn't like it that much. She just doesn't. She doesn't like a lot of the weather stuff. Here's the Orlando Eye here. So this is probably the coolest area, and again, you can see the big attractions here. That chair swing thing is crazy high. Starflyer, is that what it's called? I don't remember. Castle Hotel. It looks like a hotel that's a castle. Go figure.
F-52 Tango.
And here is Pirate Golf. We got to go do this sometime. This looks like so much fun. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the chat off for a second, and we'll go down the window so you can really see. Look at this, huh? That looks fun. Sorry that the thing is a little. Oh, there we go. Sorry, the thing is a little glitchy, but look at that pirate ship, huh?
Sorry, I'm just looking at you.
She's looking how high that is over there.
I'm looking at how high that is, and like, you can fly me enough to fly up there.
Isn't that cool? All right, let me unzoom here, and I'm gonna pull the chat back on. So now you can see the eye. That's fine, dear. Doing great. So there's the eye, and there's a little like mall thing that goes around it, and you can get your tickets for the show.
Park.
Yes, Icon Park. Thank you, dear. Lots of cool stuff. Hi, everybody. Pilot Golf. It was brilliant. They said. Here you can see the front of it. That's kind of where the picture was that I took earlier. Shake Shack.
I really wish they had like ice cream.
And there is a parking garage back there. I wanted to move there, but my wife doesn't like bugs and critters. Yeah, my philosophy is there are bugs and critters everywhere.
Bugs, critters, snakes, gators. Yeah,
They took
not a huge fan.
They took down the drop tower. Yes, they did. There was a boy who was tragically killed on that one. So the rest of these are still here. The Starflyer, that is what it's called. So, but you do have free parking there. I don't know if it's free or not actually, but anyway.
And here we're coming up on Ripley's. We got Charlie's Steakhouse.
Oh, there's Madame Tussauds Museum in there. That's what I was trying to think about. And yes, here's the Ripley's.
Yeah. And we can go back and watch. You guys did all this, right?
We didn't do Ripley's. I was saying
No.
we did earlier, but I don't think we did actually. I think we did Madame
You did the
Tussauds.
Wax Museum.
Yeah.
On that stream.
What's the best way to remove love bugs? Soap and water and scrubbing. Dryer sheets also work really well, but make sure you wash them. You don't want to leave the dryer sheet residue on your car, so you need to do dryer sheets and then soap and water to get the dryer sheet stuff off. So that's another thing. There's Red Robin, lots of Disney gifts. Yep.
And then another escape zone. Ooh, Cold Stone. Yeah.
Looks like they had scooters you could take around the area. They do, yes. These places have the kind of urban rental scooters you can do. And if you're wondering where Universal is, it is right here. If you see the volcano right there in the background, right behind McDonald's, that's Universal. That's Volcano Bay. So it's not that far from here. And we're back here at the world's largest McDonald's.
Yeah, we're back here at Sand Lake. Do we want to drive by the new location?
Let's do it. We're going to go drive by Epic Universe, guys. Then we'll drive to Universal.
Yeah.
I hear the helicopters again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Good job, dear.
I didn't realize this was Sand Lake.
California has bugs and critters and earthquakes. I'd rather have hurricanes. I have a warning. That is true. There's no earthquake warning. Like, I mean, they can guess, but hurricane warnings are much more accurate. So, yeah. And,
you know, there is something to be said for hunker down. Here's another Starbucks. It does have a drive-through. It's really quirky because you can't get out and turn left. But
Cooper's Hawk is also a nice place. This is the hotel I stayed at, Wyndham. Really nice place. I can't believe what it looks like compared in the 80s. Oh, yeah, it's exploded since the 80s. None of this stuff, or most of this stuff, wasn't grown up like this in the 80s. Now, this big intersection here, this is Universal Boulevard, but this big intersection here is going to be Universal Boulevard, where you come out to come to Epic Universe. So it's not as far as you might think, but they're actually making a whole new exit ramp off of I-4 for this park. Is that the Gourmet McDonald's? It is. We may have to stop there and use the restroom here in a little bit. I don't know. I'm going to have to use the restroom here in a little bit, so we might have to stop at the new McDonald's to say hello. Then you guys can go watch Jenna's video for a more in-depth look. I was there in the 90s. Wet n Wild was on Universal, or on International Drive, and I can't remember now where it was. I'll have to look that up. I don't really know. You used to pass it on I-4 and see it from there, and I'm not sure exactly what happened to it. I think it might even still be there, and it's just closed. I'll have to look. Oh, it was the most biggest. Is it not? Is it no longer the biggest McDonald's? There's a Wawa. I'm not sure. Gotta have a Wawa. Minimum setbacks, I was referring to the distance between houses. Here in New Jersey, they require a good distance between them. In Florida, oh, that's okay. Yes, so in Florida, I don't know. I think in one neighborhood we stayed in, it was 8 feet. So it's not a lot. Here's Lockheed Martin. A lot of people had to get some good jobs there at Lockheed Martin. A lot of good engineering jobs. And over the bridge here, this is the new intersection they're talking about. Yeah, Wawa's great. Over the bridge, this is where Epic Universe is, but this is a major, major undertaking here. And back there where those nets are, that's Top Golf over there. And Andretti's is just off the road a little bit. And about where those cranes are on the right is Epic Universe.
Okay, do you want me in the right?
Yes, if you can get there. So one thing, here, let me turn this, I'm going to turn the chat off for a second. One thing is, it is next to a sewage treatment plant. You can see the sewage treatment plant right there with the big water tanks. You can see the giant, crazy new intersection here that they're building. This is commonplace in Orlando. They build this kind of stuff. It's like, in Indiana, that would be considered a mega project. But anyway, here,
it's just like a Tuesday.
This is Epic Universe. And sorry, I'll read some chat in a second, but you'll see some roller coasters here, and there you go. You can see a roller coaster in the back, right behind those buildings. It's hard to see with the motion of the vehicle, but you might,
Yeah,
well,
sorry.
That's all right. No, you're fine. Anyway, that's the construction entrance to Epic Universe. And you can see towaway zone, authorized personnel only. Oop, there was a better view, and I missed it, of the roller coaster there. I think you can see it better from the other side of the road, but that's it. Everything behind those areas is Epic Universe. This goes down to John Young Parkway and everything. And then
Is this a U-turn?
you can go up a couple more and get a U-turn. But yeah, this is the sewage treatment plant here.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Tell them what we've deemed this neighborhood.
Doisa Tropla. Downwind from the sewage treatment plant. Anybody ever watch How I Met Your Mother? It was a thing. Or Marshall and Lily bought their Doisa Tropla, yeah. That was a thing. So yeah.
It's an emergency signal, not a stop.
Yeah. But anyway, so there you go. So that, we're not sure how that's going to work out being next to the sewage treatment, but we'll see. Amazing strawberry banana smoothie. Yes. How many amusement parks are in this area? A lot. What was the honking for?
I guess I cut him off.
Oh, he'll be all right. Will you do any drives around Disney? Sure. Yeah, we did 192, which is the Disney area last time. But we can drive South Water Reclamation, I guess. You can smell it right now. Like,
Smell-o-vision.
yeah. So, if you want to simulate what we're smelling, just go to a porta potty.
You know, it's after lunch. Go ahead.
Yeah. Epic Universe will probably be double the size of Animal Kingdom. It looks big, for sure. Hi, Gia.
Liam is super excited. He's super into Mario and dragons and all the things, and he's very excited about it. And then we drove over here the other day, and he got very offended that Mario hadn't fixed the plumbing. Remember?
Yes.
Because it should not smell like this if Mario was going to be in it.
That is true. Yes, that's true. So anyway, but that was one thing Dad brought up. You know, we were driving down here the other day to go get our car fixed, and it was like he was like, how are they going to do this when it's right next to the sewage treatment plant? And I was like, I don't know. That's a great question. Hopefully, maybe they'll just have smellitizers everywhere to have all these different awesome smells that are not sewage.
Instead of sanitizer,
yeah.
smellitizer.
Well, that's what they call them, smellitizers.
Not air fresheners.
I think. All right, so here you can see a little bit. I'll just zoom past Steph here. You can see the coaster there, and you can see some of the buildings in the background. If you can look past the trees.
Wait,
you're doing fine.
I have to move.
Yep,
so,
you're doing
sorry.
fine. And then there is a little more of the building. So yeah, so anyway, sorry, it's hard to see, but that whole area over there to our left is Epic Universe, and it is very, very large. So yeah, they've got a lot of land over there, and I think that's why they bought that, because it was the biggest patch of land that they could find in this area. So all right, let me turn the chat back on. Sometimes the Flame Tree Barbecue used to get a whiff of some interesting scents. You know, it's been a while since I've eaten there. Is the tax rate down there? It's, you know, it's higher than Midwest, but probably lower than a lot of the Northeast. If that helps any, I don't know.
It's between 6 and 8%.
I will say Orange County is the highest in this area, and you can see, you know, there's a lot of infrastructure projects and things that you know, some is covered by businesses, some covered by state, some covered by county. But yeah, there's the eye again. Kind of dominates everything downtown here. Or not downtown, we're kind of south of downtown.
The view.
Yeah.
Dominates the view.
Makes Main Street smell like a bakery. Yeah, exactly. That is true. They do have the smells pumped into Main Street to make it smell like cotton candy and bakery stuff. So Universal Boulevard is the next signal, or you know what, let's try to think of the best way to get to.
Yes or no?
Yeah, just turn right. Let's go into Universal here.
Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah. So there's several ways to get into Universal. It's got tons of ins and outs. Yeah, you're doing a great job. All
Okay,
right.
we are now on Universal Boulevard. It says Universal Orlando Resort.
Now, this is what the weird thing is. Just because you're on Universal Boulevard doesn't mean you're on Universal property. You're not right now. Is I-4 through downtown Orlando any better? It actually is now. They've done quite a bit of work on it. Now they seem to fix the west side.
The expressway really helps, but you really have to know where you're going.
Christine Taylor says, Wet n Wild is where Universal built Surfside and Dockside hotels. Okay.
Thank you.
I knew that something was happening there, but for some reason I thought that's where Volcano Bay was going to go, but then it didn't. This is, what is this big one? Westgate. Westgate.
No.
Yeah, Westgate Palace.
Oh.
Westgate, by the way, if you know much about the Orlando area, the guy who owns Westgate is actually, he and his wife were featured on a documentary, The Queen of Versailles, where they're building this gigantic mansion in Windermere, and it's been being built for like 10 years, so he owns this thing.
Well, they're building apartments.
What will be the timeline for Epic Universe's completion? 2025, I believe. They're building apartments too, guys. So this is not Universal, but then these colorful buildings back here, I believe, are like Surfside and stuff. Here we go. So Best Western, but then I think these are Universal Resorts over here. Yeah. Okay. Surfside. Yep, there you go. Dockside and Surfside. That's what Christine was talking about. So here you go. So again, you can see how close it is to International Drive. We were just on it, and now we're in Universal. And you know, again, we were just at SeaWorld. So everything's very, very close down here. Disney is the one that's further away, but Disney also bought 47 square miles of property, so it's needed to be a little further out of town. There's also that used to be called the Star Quality Resort. It used to be one of the official Universal hotels, but it's pretty far out.
International Drive comes back and picks us up.
Yes.
So like this boulevard just kind of cuts it off and adds a few hotels.
Yes, you're right, dear. So yeah, if you keep going north on International, it actually turns into Universal.
No, it actually meets Universal.
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
Does not.
I don't know if it really turns.
Universal.
Yeah. And there's Endless Summer Resort over here on the left.
So where am I going?
Just keep going straight.
Okay, because what's that way?
If we keep going straight, we will end up in I don't know what's to the right, but if we can, how about let's go through Universal and we'll come back out here and do a little bit more international.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Whatever.
Okay. I don't know this area as well. There's Endless Summer again. And I don't know what that hotel's called now. It used to be called the Star Quality because they'd say it on Nickelodeon. Guest of the show, stay at the Star Quality Resort. Anybody remember that? I don't know. All right.
I just want the sun to figure out what it's doing.
It's hard to see. You need your glasses.
I know, but then it's too dark.
We were talking about that today. It's that awkward lighting today when it's too bright for no sunglasses and too dark without. So you can see back here, that's Universal right there with the drop towers. And also Hogwarts Castle. You can see Hogwarts Castle right there in the middle of the screen.
Found your truck. Sarge.
Oh yeah, there's the Jeep.
Oh no, remember we upgraded the truck.
Yep.
In cars, you know, they have the Jeep Sarge, but he's not a truck, so we called the truck Captain.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember what we did there. And we're about to cross I-4.
Again.
Yeah. So, but all this is now, once we cross I-4, all of this is Universal. And you can see the I-4 Express and stuff down there. It's very, very complicated. Downtown, you probably can't see it. I can see downtown in the distance down there. It's still another 10 miles from here. If you went right, it takes you to International Outlet. Okay. And so if you're coming off of I-4, usually you're going to come off on Universal Boulevard here. And this is how I usually come in. And the parking garage for Universal is right here. And then, so you just park there and go through. So yeah, is it 4 points by Sheraton? Thank you. Appreciate that. Over here, you can see City Walk a little bit, Top Thrill Dragster. This is the main Universal sign. This one's actually a little bit nicer than the Disney one because you can, you know, there's a sidewalk. You can, if you really want a picture in front of it, you can just walk up there.
You can't park and walk up there.
Yeah.
Like pull off the road like you can with the Disney one.
Katie says, can you see Universal from the street behind it by the high school? Yes, yes, you can. So that's pretty fun. I bet it's not very busy either.
Universal itself?
Right, Universal itself probably not very busy because it hasn't been very busy. Rainy, and also it's a weekday.
Yeah.
Parks have not been busy this summer. And it's not just Disney. You know, I know a lot of people say, oh, Disney charged too much or this or that or whatever. Nobody's going there. It's Universal too. It's not just, there's no like, it's nothing that Disney's not being singled out. It's just, travel is just not as much right now. So.
Because eggs and bread are more.
Does traffic for the surrounding communities get materially worse during certain seasons? Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Christmas is horrible around any theme park, and some, you know, parts of July 4th and things like that. Christmas and Easter are probably the worst. There you can see the little golf course, Bubblegum Shrimp. This is the big land bridge, or not big land bridge, the big bridge that takes you through security and stuff. How many days would you recommend for a first time at Universal? At least 2. Yeah. Three if you want to see most everything, but 2 you can see most things. Here's Hard Rock Hotel over here on the left.
Highly recommend.
Amazing place.
Well, highly recommend Hard Rock Cafe, like the restaurant.
Yes. Universal has done a very, very good job of urban planning here. They have a much more limited space than Disney does, and they have made exclusive or extensive use of it.
How far am I going?
So you can go up to any of these lights, and we can just turn around and go back to International Drive if you want. We can go around behind Universal if you want. It's just kind of up to you.
Is there a point to that?
Nope, not really. Just driving.
Can you look up Andretti's?
Oh yeah, we can go back down to Andretti's.
I want to go drive.
That's fine. We may have to stop at the the bathroom.
Here.
Sorry if the
Put it on mute. I've got a tin can back here.
A tin can. Oh, okay. What are you talking about? Sorry about the glitchiness there. I guess apparently Streamlabs does that every once in a while. Universal Studios parent company Comcast has a higher company valuation than Disney, 170 compared to 162. Interesting. I didn't know that. All right, the glitchy should stop pretty soon, guys. This is why we don't use Streamlabs. Very quickly in the window there.
Right, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you can go there wherever you want.
Were you gonna look that up?
I will once we get down to International Drive.
The internet.
Yeah, just go back the way we
I
came.
feel like there's another way.
No, it's just right off of that. There's Portofino Bay right there.
All right.
And
so
this
we
is...
have made it all the way to...
If you want to actually turn left and go down the road a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Is Grimace acting out today? No, Grimace is fine. We can't use our normal app, and Streamlabs has this weird glitch it does every once in a while. So Ron and some of the others that use it have done it. Just turn left and we can show them the Dr. Phillips High School and the fact that it's right by Hogwarts. In Nebraska, we have a rule where slower traffic moves right. When I was driving between Tampa and Orlando, it seemed the rule did not apply in Florida.
Nothing applies in Florida.
Actually, Katie, it is a rule here. It's just not a great rule. Go to stop at Cabana Bay. Restrooms are right near front doors. Free parking. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. No, I can wait a little bit. So yeah, in Florida, yes, slower traffic is supposed to move right, just like in a lot of places, but it doesn't. There was even an ad campaign a couple years ago telling people, please move to the right. Like, you know, if you're on the road and you're going slower, please move to the right. But it didn't work. We just stay off of the interstate as much as we can.
Or hibernate at home. Now's a good time of year to hibernate. You were asking about traffic. Snowbirds start coming down in October, November, when the weather, like especially after the first snow up north.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them stay home for Christmas and New Year's to spend time with their families. And then January through April or Easter, whichever comes first, is usually very heavy traffic. It doesn't matter where, because it's almost like our population doubles during those months.
Well, and it was bad the last couple of years because a lot of people were doing that kind of what they called the revenge travel after COVID, travel binge or whatever you want to say. So that was not a fun time.
Yeah.
And by the way, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, ResortTV1 Homes, and also go check out ResortTV1Homes.com if you want to move here to Central Florida. There's a helicopter up there. And everything on the left is either Universal or there are some apartments back here.
This may be Universal Cast, some or no?
I'm not sure. Okay. I never remember where we're going.
This is your idea.
No, you're good. So we're going to take the next left by Turkey Lake Road. Not the next. Yeah, it'll be not this one, but a couple more.
Drive on Turkey Lake Road?
Yes, Turkey Lake Road. There's Pine Oak Shores, which is a nice little older neighborhood on a lake. Dr. Phillips is an older area, so you can find some deals on houses that are older if you don't mind doing a little fixing up.
Wait, not this light.
No, not this light.
This is back lot.
Yeah, so this is actually where team members come in. This is team member parking for Universal. Those darn snowbirds. Yeah.
You can see if you point over here, Josh, you can really see some of the magnolia blossoms on our magnolia trees are out right now. The little white blossoms.
Some of them. And then we'll take a left on. We say Turkey Lake Road because I had a GPS on an older car that said that. We were like, take us to Whole Foods, and it said Wahala Foods, take Turkey Lake Road. Space Mountain and Haunted Mansion are currently 80 minutes. Wow, so many drivers here, and I have to just a little sign that says, "Welcome to Orlando, the city beautiful." That's our slogan. But I don't mind it. Well, they're trying to be classy. And again, here's some older houses here, but they're well kept. And so that's kind of the way if you want to, one thing a realtor, could help you for less. Even then, though,
because it's becoming a premium.
They want to know if I can do the city beautiful speech. Yeah, and I can't do it like Buddy Dyer. There's Universal's administrative offices right there. The Universal team members, that's where they come in. So they come in on a whole different side.
In the back of the park, I wouldn't want to have to fight the city walk traffic to get there.
After Turkey Lake Road, make right in Hollywood, then Adventure Way, Cabana Bay's on the left. Oh yeah, yep. Is there lag? Okay, we should be good now. It looks like it. Okay, well, hold on. Okay, we're back. Sorry, you missed. Definitely missed Dr. Phillips High School. There was no signal back there, and then I tried to restart the stream, and then it crashed. But we are back. If you see any sandhill cranes, be sure to show us. Yeah, we're down behind, this is Cabana Bay.
Hibernated north this time.
And then we're down by Volcano Bay now. Yep, so we're back. It was a dead zone, but then it would not, the app just crashed. So we're back, we're good. I should have switched. T-Mobile was bad back there and ATTN was fine, but the rest of the time T-Mobile's been better. So anyway, All good now. You can see the volcano for Volcano Bay over here.
This is Wallace Road.
Yep. It's a little shortcut through town you can take if you need to.
It takes you over what, to Apopka Island?
Takes you kind of over there, yeah. All right, well, sorry you missed some of that back there, but it is the way it goes. Hopefully everybody finds our way back. Are we all good now? So we're kind of just circling around behind Universal at this point.
Well, and they have a lot of townhomes here, near, over here on the right.
It says thumbs up. Okay, good. So,
I have a plan.
You have a plan? Okay, good. We're going to end up at Sand Lake Road again here in a second.
Well,
I guess we could have gone back through Universal the other way, but that's fine.
okay.
That's kind of extra.
Do we need to stay on Sand Lake, or?
Sprout store on the left for restroom,
Yes.
Randy says.
Yes, there is a Sprout store. We cannot film in there. I learned that.
She tried that, yeah.
I tried.
Signal's good. Okay, thanks. We may just go to that McDonald's if we can. We'll see.
Is it not on the? It's not on the corner.
Yeah, go left, or go in the left lane so you can go left.
All right. You don't like my plan.
What was your plan?
That's fine.
You didn't tell me what the plan was.
You know the plan.
Oh, Starbucks?
Yeah.
They've seen Starbucks before.
Yes. Sprouts, Five Below. I've got some fitness places in here on the left. We are Turkey Lake Road and Sand Lake Road is the cross where Whole Foods is, and that whole place where we were before. We're going to come up on it again.
Is Claremont a nice area? Is the commute to Disney and Universal easy? The commute to Universal from Claremont, definitely not easy. The commute to...
the area is lovely, and it has a really nice
commute to
village.
Disney is not bad, for sure. You got this guy going here.
Okay, well, I don't know who's going, so I'm going to just take a look.
Hi, Mandy. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Now, we are going to... Yeah, turn left. Okay.
And I'm going to be in this lane.
Correct.
So I can turn left.
She needs her coffee. Oh, she's got her coffee, guys. Hey, Mr. Cruise Fever. No, we got it before we started. All right. Well, sorry we lost some people, but hopefully everybody will find their way back. It's a song from Journey. Find your way back.
I'm going to have my little snack here.
Yeah. Hi, Octavia. How are you?
Or I'm going to make a mess, one or the other.
It's all right. We have a vacuum.
You have a vacuum.
I have a vacuum. Hey, Sandy Pandy. I'm the official vacuumer of our house.
Mm-hmm.
It's my job.
I could care less.
You do vacuum sometimes.
That's true.
Now, if you want a reference of where we are, right here is that giant Hyatt hotel right behind that bus, right behind that semi. So that's the Hyatt. So we haven't really gone that far. This is a very busy area here. So, but anyway, that's the Hyatt, and right before that is Whole Foods, just across the street there. That's Whole Foods. So we've kind of done a big loop.
Oh, I hear a siren.
Well, yeah, that's pretty common. I'm following Google Maps. Are we turning left on Sand Lake? Yes, we are. Jefferson. Oh, Jefferson. I'm sorry. I thought it was Journey. Yeah, Jefferson Starship. I have my Journey and my Jefferson Starship playlist messed up. I'm coming in 41 days, staying in the Rosen Inn. Is that where you are now? We actually just passed the Rosen Inn point on International Drive. So, Mandy, if you rewind, you'll be able to see that. We just passed it. Like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago. How difficult is it to live and work in a place full of happy-go-lucky vacationers? I feel like I would emotionally struggle with that. That you don't even really notice, honestly. I mean, like...
You're so busy working.
I mean, I will say you notice the people that live here when you live here way more than you notice the vacationers. Mm-hmm. The vacationers are here, and they're just here, and they do their thing, and they have fun, and that's great. And of course, you know, we are glad that they're here because it's a huge part of the economy. But I think it's not a big deal. You don't really notice it. You notice it in the traffic more than anything else. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Wendy. I'm a former Orlando teacher now in Tampa, but go to Universal Resorts every few months. Nice. I like to see live stream.
Tampa too.
Hey, Mr. Cruise Fever. Yeah, it's a lot of great stuff around here. I bet Jenna can tell you where all the Starbucks are. And Steph and Jenna both. They're both big Starbucks fans. And Mom, yep. So,
and anyway. Liam, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, Liam caught the Starbucks fever too.
Yeah. Find your way back.
And the shopping bug. he's my little shopper for sure.
He is the shopper. Shopping time, shopping time.
He and Aunt Jenna got to go shopping together for Liam's birthday. That was a lot of fun.
There again is the
wait, is this it? Do I have to turn left?
Yeah, you can turn left here to get to the McDonald's. Yep, right here at the stoplight.
Thank God.
Because you're not going to get across the road there. That's not a good call. So yeah, we'll just do a couple U-turns and get over there. Here, let me unzoom here. Okay. So here is International Drive again, the subject of the stream. And we've gone up and down it a couple times now in each direction. And again, here is the Orlando Eye to give you a point of reference for where we are.
We are again at Sand Lake and International, and we are facing east.
Yep. Does this area have a name? The area is International Drive.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's called, International, yeah, something.
Yeah.
I can't reach the trash cans.
No, it's not trash.
Oh, it's not trash. Oh, okay.
I almost threw away. I just
thought you were done with it. These little trolleys are fun. Little green buses. Those are fun.
So the one thing we don't have is a cable car trolley like Tampa. Channel side, and we could Liam and I could sit and ride the trolley all day. We don't have one of those here.
The amount of lanes on these roads are insane. Yeah, oh no, all the roads around here are like that. It's tons of traffic here. The most we have in UK is 2 to 3, yeah. Have you tried Grimace's birthday meal? No, I need to, though, because my phone is called Grimace. Oh. Grimace's birthday meal and milkshake. There's iRide. I'm stood on top of high building. Wait, no. Okay. Never mind. All right, so let's see here. I need to switch over to the other ResortTV1 Homes channel. There we go. Yep. I was just trying to switch over so I could keep track of the moderating. There we go. Looks like it's moderating itself. That's nice.
Okay, well, you don't have to narrate.
All right.
Boy, this light is not short.
No, they're pretty long lights around here. And the traffic, it's just, you just have to bring your patience and be ready to wait. I love all the, I will say one of the cool things about being around town here is that you get to see all the fun. Okay, you can go. You can get out to see all the fun, like Disney signs and stuff. It's always good. All right, so you can turn left into the McDonald's whenever you get a chance.
What?
You're good. You got this. Good job, dear.
Bump.
Okay. Good suspension. All right, we'll just find a parking spot anywhere here. Okay.
Okay. Well, I kind of have an idea.
All right.
If it's gonna work or not.
No.
Like, they might as well have just built a parking garage to go with this place.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at it. It's not even lunchtime. It's almost 2 o'clock.
Right. Well, there's a parking garage right across the street there. Hello. Thank you, Disney Dad. There we go. Hello, Naughty Crocodile. We hope that you're having a good day. We're sorry you're sad, but, we're here for you. So. All right. There you go, Disney Dad. You can be a moderator.
Okay.
All right. But yeah. Okay, so they work. I think. No, you can go.
Over here.
You're good. You're good. This part, yeah. Look at that. Look at the LED screen on that. It's really bright. Old Disney.
I veto Tech Talk.
I know, but it's Disney.
But I veto Tech Talk.
Okay. We'll find a place or not. Okay. when I was a kid, we lived in a very small town called Frostproof. I know where that is.
Yes.
Are we going
We've
four-wheeling?
been there.
I feel like Florida's all about Disney. Well, Disney's such a huge part of Central Florida. If you go elsewhere in Florida, you don't see that quite as much. But yeah, Disney is definitely a huge part of Central Florida. You may want to just go around them, I think.
I know.
They got their flashers on.
Oh, I see that. Well, what are they waiting for?
Probably waiting for somebody to come out. Okay, so.
Oh my.
That's all right.
Okay.
We can go somewhere else if we need to. That's fine. We're all good.
We'll decide now.
Okay.
Because this seems
Let's
like...
see if you can find a spot over here. We'll see. I don't even know if they'll let us come in there, but I'm sure they will.
It looked like a zoo inside.
Okay.
Like...
Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. All right.
Yeah, I think this is a bad plan.
Okay. It's fine. We'll just keep going. Make sure you guys are live too. If your live button is red and happy, so that you're not behind on the conversation. All right.
You know
Cool.
what? I'm just gonna go over here.
That sounds good. All right. Well, we'll just drive around. Definitely can't go left, or definitely can't go right, because it looks like that's the Rosen Inn
Do you
entrance
not
there.
just go over there?
No. Okay. So let's just keep going.
I'm gonna go over here and go right.
Okay.
We're gonna go back the way we came.
Where are you headed now?
I have
What's your
no
plan?
But
You want to go back down International one more time? We definitely can't get there
We're
from
not-
here, but yeah.
no.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted to go find Andretti's, but that is
Yeah.
a
Well,
lost hope.
we can definitely do that. We just have to get back over there.
That was like 6 more U-turns.
Yeah, we can get there. Yeah, it's really fun. It's more fun driving through Florida and really seeing the sights and seeing everything. Yes, Sandy gets a really busy McDonald's. There's Remy. But yeah, Disney, you know, obviously is the big name here, but it's not all that's here. There's so much to offer here in Central Florida. Even the Dr. Phillips Center is one of the nicest performing arts centers anywhere in the country, and it's right here in downtown Orlando. I've been there and seen a few things there, which has been a lot of fun. There's the I-4 signs. You can see Tampa Disney World on there.
Oh, take pictures of those.
No? I can't right now. New condos, timeshares are being built every minute. Yeah, I would just...
What?
No, I would just... because it's hard to do the signs like that. All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay.
Watch this guy. Okay, you're gonna need to go left a little bit, or you're gonna be on the road. Okay, good. There you go. I'm jumping off now. Okay.
A really great test of what a testament of what it looks like to drive around here.
Yep. Cool. All right. Okay.
Did you find Andretti on the map?
What's that? It's back there off of International Drive. So yeah, here, let's put it in on your phone. That way you can see it on the GPS on the big screen. I will just say, Naughty Crocodile, if you're really having some issues and not feeling good like that, and definitely you should call the suicide hotline and talk to somebody, because that's definitely not something we're equipped to deal with here. So I would call them and talk to somebody. But I would say we are happy that you're here. All right. Let's see. What do you think of the hospitals there? Advent Health and Orlando Health are the two major hospital systems, and they're both pretty good. We prefer Advent Health just because Celebration is, you know, we've been there a lot, and we trust that hospital a lot. But yeah, so we're just that's kind of our preferred area there. Sorry guys, this stream doesn't move as much as the one over by the one in 192. We were able to move more. So
well, this is just what it's like to drive in Orlando.
Yeah, it is.
Hurry up and wait.
It is a lot of hurry up and wait. So yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people don't realize this, but Disney World is quite a bit west of Orlando. So a lot of times when you're going to Disney World, you actually have to take the exit that goes towards Tampa, and that's why they eventually added Disney World to things. Yeah, so definitely, if you want to go to Orlando, that's east. Universal's closer to Orlando. Disney's, is usually taking the Tampa exit, especially from the airport. But it tells you where to go, and it's pretty good. So yeah. Now we're under I-4. This is the underside of I-4. That's our car telling us that the cars are,
Well, you might want to show that feature,
what?
Triangle feature. Because
oh yeah, a lot of people have this on their car, but you have the little triangle that pops up when somebody's passing you. That's really helpful around here.
Really helpful.
So, either way, we're back on Sand Lake Road, and
we are headed west.
Well, I guess are we going to turn around, or where you headed? Okay, cool.
Are we? I don't know.
That's up to you. Just watch out for this giant dump truck.
I don't really feel like being run over by a dump truck today.
I mean, Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. You can always turn right and go back through Universal. It's fine. Whatever you want to do, dear. You're fine. You're doing great work. I'm just giving. There's just too much traffic. She's doing really, really good. Does it get dangerous? Yes, it does.
It's very dangerous, yes. And believe it or not, we actually had a plan.
Oh, we did have a plan, but yeah, it's really hard to deal with the traffic sometimes. Hey, Christine. That was one of the only McDonald's that got McPizza and McPasta and see the Mac Tonight Moon Man in the 80s commercials. Yeah, we actually had a Mac Tonight Moon Man in a Plainfield McDonald's. You remember that guy?
Oh, yeah, the one off of I-70. Mm-hmm.
Instead of Mac the Knife, it was Mac Tonight. Did you know that Dueling Dragons was originally planned for Animal Kingdom? I knew they were going to have a Beastly Kingdom there, so that makes sense, in Animal Kingdom. And then they decided not to do it. All right. Let's see.
I have a plan.
Okay.
You're not going to like it.
Oh, sorry, dear. Oh, we've got some new subscribers.
Thank you.
Jose, Joe, Georgia Boy, Once a Moose, W. Park, Real Pearl, Mark, Fran, Howard, Simple One. Yeah, Grizzly Bear, Rug, Howard. Yeah, so anyway, lots of people have subscribed. Thanks. Found out that Turkey Lake Road is the secret to get around. Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Yeah, it is, for sure.
Unless you're trying to turn on it, and then it just teases you.
Well, we decided too late to turn on it, and that's okay. Be very careful of the rainstorms. Yep, for sure, we will. Thank you, Mr. Cruise Fever. I go to that Plainfield McDonald's all the time. That's awesome, Supremo Stevo. He knows Plainfield. All right. Well,
that area has grown up so much, and I miss it. I still have friends that live there, and I miss Plainfield, Avon, Brownsburg, Carmel, Fishers, all of it.
Well, you decide which way you want to go.
I have a plan.
Okay, good. Then we'll just follow you.
I'm not going to promise.
Now this is Ocean Prime and North Italia. Both really, really nice restaurants there. And Minchie's Frozen Yogurt. It's fun times. Good job, Steph. I could never drive on a live stream. I'd be too nervous. Yeah, she's doing great. And like I said, we just decided way too late to turn that last time. So the best thing to do is what she did. Not make a rash decision and cause an accident. She took her time and just stayed where she was, and that's all good.
Ruth Chris.
Yeah, there's Ruth Chris, and this is, here we can show it as we go by here. This is Bella Vita. This is
Melting Pot, Steak on Fire.
Good job, Steph. Everybody's
Tropical
saying.
Cafe.
Melting Pot is wonderful. Way too expensive to do very often, but wonderful. I think we've eaten there once since we've been here in Florida. You're doing great, Steph. I was on our local congested highway yesterday, and a soccer ball-sized metal object bounced and hit my car.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness, Rebecca, be safe. There's nothing you can do about that Tranquil Tuesday's traffic. Exactly.
Well, the one thing I can say about driving here is you have to have a good playlist. Because even if you don't intend to have, you know what, can I go this way?
Yeah.
Does this take me where I need to go?
Yep, it sure does, dear.
Okay. You can spend a lot of time in the car.
Yes. Did you want to go on Wallace Road then? Is that where you're going to go?
Whatever.
Okay, perfect. We were talking about Wallace Road being a good place to get from one way to the other. Just keep going straight and you'll be on Wallace Road, and that'll take you right into Universal there. And we'll actually also get to go by Dr. Phillips High School, which will be awesome. Let me get my iPhone hotspot ready to go just in case the signal dies again. It should be good now.
If the signal does die, please just refresh.
Yep. This is this shopping center that we started in.
Yes,
you really probably can't see the
you can't
thing
see
here, but
here.
yeah. But
Oh,
anyway.
yeah.
So, all right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. All fun times. We enjoyed the area when we were there for MegaCon. Nice. Yeah, MegaCon is huge. Sky Starry says, "What's on your playlist?"
I actually am I'm thinking about posting a playlist so that you guys can see what's on my playlist. And not everybody, it might not be for everybody, but it's something. I've got
Sandhill Cranes.
Oh, there we go. There are a few things that I have that I really enjoy listening to, especially when I'm driving around and the sun's out. You know, you can pretend the top's down, whatever.
Gia says, "This is great. Thank you. You're welcome."
So I was thinking I might post some for you guys so you have other things to listen to besides videos of us talking.
Yeah, so we're on Dr. Phillips. Yes, we're on Dr. Phillips Boulevard right now. And then we're going to turn onto Wallace here in just a second, and then we'll head back into Universal, and then we can go back to International Drive. What is that? One of the little elementary schools here. Really nice playground there.
That's a beautiful playground.
Oh, that's the Y.
Oh,
there you go, the Y.
Hooray, we found one.
We like the Y. This is Wallace Road. Okay, turn right.
And here we are, Dr. Phillips Elementary School.
Awesome.
Now, the one thing that a lot of families find unique about Florida when they move is that our high schools start very early, like before 7 a.m.
Well, 7 a.m. right on the dot usually. This is Dr. Phillips Elementary School. And you can actually see how close we are, even in this little rural neighborhood. Here is the volcano for Volcano Bay. So it's kind of funny right there between the trees. You drive down the road and you're like, oh, but that's the volcano. So you can very easily forget that you're in a theme park area, and then you just look ahead and like, that's a pretend volcano. That's fun. Dr. Phillips Elementary. Have you and your family ever had a leaky roof? No, the only time we ever had a problem with the roof was when we had a plumbing issue, which had nothing to do with the rain. They didn't seal our shower correctly in our old house.
Right,
so yeah.
Right. I totally forgot all
And we realized what happened. Okay, so oh yeah, Luke, don't worry about the hurricanes. No, we don't. It's just tropical storms and stuff. We're all good.
Yeah, it's still out in the ocean.
Phillips Bay. A lot of nice little neighborhoods in here too. This is a neat place to live in this area. These are Greenleaf, older places to live, but the cool thing is you're very close to Universal and not too far from Disney. And you see, like, all of a sudden we're in this very rural looking area, and we're actually very close. Yeah, suburban. You're not rural, suburban. You're very close to all the main attractions, and you turn the corner and you're all of a sudden in a major part of town again. So it's kind of fun. I loved early classes. I had an after school job. That's cool.
Yes, that was one advantage, especially when Josh was teaching public school. The kids were able to, fit in a lot of after-school activities and a job. The other thing is the high school students go to school early because they do the bus routes 3 times. In most of the counties around here, they do the high school students, and then the elementary students, and then the middle school students.
Yep, that's right.
So that the high school students can be home earlier to pick up their siblings.
Hey, Trevor. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize how unique Orlando is. Have you been to Minion Land? Jenna did it yesterday.
Yes, make sure and check out Jenna and Mom and Mama Mouse's live stream from yesterday.
Yes. All right, you're probably going to want to be in the right lane here in just a minute, and then you can turn to Universal. Here we got to stop it. I was going to say set it for...
oh, yes.
I'll set it. I'll set it.
No, I did set it, but it doesn't like the way I'm going.
It doesn't like the way we're going. We'll get there. We're going a more interesting way.
Well,
it may lag up here. Just stay tuned.
And keep refreshing.
Orlando is peak suburban. What's up with all the walls in the neighborhoods? A lot. So if you can see... Hollywood. Yep. But that is where you can turn.
Okay.
So this is Dr. Phillips High School right here. Really, really big, nice school. And then right here, literally, is like Islands of Adventure. And this is a really cool way to come in.
This is not going to take me into the park, correct?
No. This will take you where you need to go. Okay, lag. Yep, it'll be right back after these messages. Be right back. Anyway, that was Dr. Phillips High School. Hopefully you got to see some of it.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's showing it on mine.
I thought I...
Straight. Oh, there we go. So now, see, now we and we can go back towards International Drive here, Universal Boulevard. So yeah, I think it showed it, but either way, that was over here is Islands of Adventure, like the whole area here, and you can see the Dr. Doom drop towers there on the left. Very hard to see, but you can kind of see them there behind the trees. And you can also see the Hulk back there, the roller coaster. Hey, Joey's World. Yep, there's the Hulk back there. And
Royal Pacific Resort.
Yep.
Coming.
This is where you get into Royal Pacific, which is fun.
Okay, I'm actually getting cold. Do you believe it? No.
You're getting cold? Yeah, I'm actually a little bit cold too.
Well, you can.
I've got 550 people in the chat. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks
yeah, and I
for
see
being
this.
here, everybody.
I see the stream just fine now, so it should be good. And up here, up ahead, is City Walk on the left, and then this is one of the canals we're going over right now.
We really had a
There's
fun
Hard
time
Rock
at City Walk.
on Liam's birthday.
Yeah, for Liam's birthday, and we didn't necessarily even have to go into the parks. Just going there and letting him adventure around. Wait, am I turning?
No.
I don't
Oh,
want
you
to.
are turning. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was looking at the chat and not at the road. You're good. This person's going to let you in. Thank you, person. You plan to go to the Epic Universe Park when it opens in 2025?
Yes.
Absolutely. We'll be there with bells on. All right.
I have a feeling once it opens, I will have a lot of alone time because Dad and Liam won't want to come home.
Well, Liam's going to love Mario Land here.
Ron, he's very excited
World.
about How to Train Your Dragon and all the things too.
So it says 2 miles, you turn left. So basically, there's several different ways to get into Universal, but yeah, just follow your GPS and it'll get you there. But it's a lot bigger than what you think. Is Universal friendly for really small kids? Not really.
No.
I'm going to be honest. There are some kiddie areas. There's some neat little playgrounds, but for really small kids, Disney's probably your best bet. SeaWorld is cool for the animals. Mm-hmm. Universal has some kid stuff. It's just not a lot. So
there's very little in each park.
Young kids are going to be disappointed a lot of times.
Yeah. And if they get scared of loud noises or
I-4 again.
If they get scared of loud noises or scary faces or, dragons shooting fire, Universal is not your game.
Nope.
Even Liam is, as much as he loves Transformers, he still can't ride the ride with his eyes open.
No. And by the way, here's International Drive again.
So what am I doing?
Just go straight. Just follow the GPS. That way we don't get lost again. Where do you want to go?
Oh, I don't know.
The light's green.
Oh, jeez. Thanks.
You let me worry about the stream, dear.
I'm not worried about the stream. I don't know where I'm going.
All right.
I don't drive.
Follow the GPS and the light there.
Oh, yes.
Looking forward to Donkey Kong roller coaster. That should be good. Yeah. I think kids should be minimum 48 inches before going to Universal. Yep, for sure. So here we'll get to see a little bit different view of the same area. We could have gone down in International Drive that way again. I just don't know exactly where all that goes. So, and the GPS said go this way. So here we are. Let me see here. Oh, it literally just goes around the other side. You don't really miss anything. The Titanic Artifact Exhibition and Gator Golf are on that other side of 192. Kind of cool, but
192
or International Drive. Yeah.
Man, you're really gonna confuse everybody.
I don't even know where we are anymore. That's fine.
Sprinkles.
No,
Sorry,
we're getting
guys.
sprinklies. Can't control the weather.
No, we've been really fortunate that it held off because right as we were getting in the car, we thought it was gonna pour down. So. But driving in the rain is just part of driving here. Like, that's just a fact.
Yes.
You have to have...
It is part of it.
You have to be able to drive in the rain.
Doug Thompson, HHN is not kid-friendly. No, please don't take your kids to HHN. I always feel bad for the kids I see there. That's not a good call. Big Wow, 4th of July is 2 weeks from today. Yeah, it's crazy. I guess that won't be Tranquil Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday with the Boom. It'll be... Tumultuous Tuesday.
No.
Walls are for privacy and sound barriers. Sometimes they are used to hold back rocks or foliage. Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Well, the other thing is, driving is so unpredictable here. I think sometimes it's for the protection of the houses too.
There is
concrete wall.
Yeah.
Between you and the traffic.
You also, I think, part of the walls too, coming off main roads. We're on a lot of main roads, so you're not seeing a lot of the neighborhoods. If you're on a more suburban street, you're not going to see as many walls. But along major roads, you see walls, and part of it is too, they just don't want people, like randomly cutting through people's yards to go through a neighborhood or something. So it's kind of, even if the neighborhood's not gated, it kind of keeps people from just like randomly walking through yards to take shortcuts and stuff. It keeps things a little safer. HHN's too much for me. Yeah, it's a lot for sure. It is a lot.
Liam can't even, he doesn't, we asked him if he wanted to go to the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and he doesn't even want to do that. It's too scary.
Yeah.
So, I can't imagine taking small children to Halloween Horror.
No. Stopping in on lunch to say hello. Hey, old Mr. Young Dude. Are you still going live from Disney tonight? Absolutely. That's on ResortTV1. This is ResortTV1 Homes. So, yep, 2 different channels, 2 different fun things. Yep, sound barrier for sure. Not for the walls, that is. So.
There's a cruise line bus.
Traditional Tuesday. Nice. Yep, there is a cruise line bus. Trying to think. I'm scared of HHN. Definitely go check out. Somebody said they're scared of HHN. I actually enjoyed it. It's not my favorite thing, but I thought it was cool.
Well, one thing we were talking about earlier is I don't mind watching scary things, vampires are some of my spirit creatures, but I don't want to participate in the activity. I want to observe and watch and feel a part of the story from the outside. I don't want to participate in the story.
Right.
I think that's a big difference with those types of events.
Yeah, exactly. David said, we've taken our 2 older kids to HHN when they were about 14. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Will you be doing celebration neighborhoods? Yeah, maybe we could do a celebration drive too. I know a lot of people want to live there. It is expensive. Not as expensive probably as Windermere or Winter Park in some areas, but it is expensive, and there are a lot of restrictions on what you can and can't do. The HOA is very restrictive, but it's also a wonderful place to live, and there are beautiful places to walk, and schools are good, and things like that. So yeah.
Yeah,
hey neighbor,
I plan on doing a lot of neighborhood things. I won't necessarily be live streaming without Josh because I don't know that that's going to be my skill. But
here's backside of the eye.
The eye nerve. You're poking the nerve of the eye.
This is, by the way, that's the loading area. That's actually where you get on the gondolas there. And Top Golf on the left. That's Top Golf, which is amazing, by the way. I don't even like golf that much. I mean, I like mini golf, but that place is super fun because everything's a game. So, also don't fall off. There's a net, but just, don't fall off. So you were talking about doing live streams and stuff, but
yeah,
you're not
but
gonna do live streams.
I am gonna hopefully network with some realtors to go around to neighborhoods and maybe do some open houses, and I don't know what all, but we're definitely going to be looking to adventure. Am I turning?
Keep going. Yeah, no, keep going. It's 0.2 miles still.
That doesn't help.
Well, it's not right. Just look at the little thing. It's the next one.
Thanks.
Look at the Jeepus. All right, there we are.
We're just going to drive in through here. Liam got invited to go to a birthday party here, and it was super fun. Like, if you've ever done, this is
Top Golf is like bowling, but golf.
Yes. This is go-karting, and they had a 4-way air hockey and video games, and it was really, really a lot of fun in here. We're not going to go inside, but
here's the back of the eye where the optic nerve is. That's funny.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Sandra says, MDR, I used to work in WonderWorks in the HR department. That's awesome.
Oh, fun.
So here's Top Golf on the left, and Andretti's is straight ahead of us. That's the building. Not really anything.
Well,
you can't really see much from the outside, but
I thought we could see the cars.
you can?
Yeah.
How do you see the cars?
Well, he had a whole bunch of cars out here earlier.
Oh.
Like when Liam was here, there was a whole bunch of cars.
Oh, okay. No, that's just the entrance to it.
Sorry. I thought it would be really cool.
Yep. I'm assuming. Oh, Morgan and Morgan. Yeah, Morgan and Morgan. That's a big deal around this whole area.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's like a Yeah, this is Andretti is a very, very big place. I'm not sure if there's a place to.
It is huge, and it is a ton of fun.
Sean says, I wasn't sure about this stream, but I'm really enjoying it. Great.
Thank you.
So I would highly encourage, if you like golf, to go to Top Golf over here. It's super fun.
Try it out.
I'm trying to think of it. And park at the Icon Park over here. I just don't know how much it costs to park there.
Because you know, the minute we do that, it's going to pour rain.
True. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. It'll come back, guys. Stay tuned.
Refresh. Nope, he doesn't have any cars out here.
Nope. Okay. Cars out here?
Well, no.
Let me see if I can get this to come back. Oh, seemed like it was good. Okay. Oh, here it comes back. Okay, it's coming back on its own.
I'm just going to make a U-turn and keep going, or you want me to keep going? Pick now.
I think just turn left and you're back on International. I don't know. I don't know what's down that way.
Okay. Oh, this is Point Plaza.
Oh, that'd be a fun place to stop, but I don't think we can get. I don't know if there's parking. Anyway, just keep going straight until you get to the left turn lane.
We're not stopping.
Okay. I just would like to go to the restroom sometime.
I also have to go to the restroom.
So how are you going to do that if we don't stop?
Well.
Is it back? Okay. There we go. I don't know how much of that you guys missed back there. We're trying to figure out where to go.
Or where not to go.
Have you ride the Skull Island? Yeah, I don't really like Skull Island. It's not that much fun. Sandra says magic. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's another helicopter.
Oh yeah. That was vlog gold. Did you guys like that?
What?
Our discussion about how you're going to use the restroom unless you stop.
Well, Josh has a solution. I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, there's parking garages over here. Just pick one.
What?
Plaza Luz Road, Miller's Ale House. I don't know. This little point place does look cool. Public event parking. There you go.
We're not here for a public event.
Well, oh, it's probably not free. Shoot. Oh well. That's cool. That's all right.
That is the one thing different about doing...
IMAX back here.
That is the one thing different about doing these... Oh, big hole. These types of live streams is you're not just in a park and you can't just be like, oh, I'm going to pull over here by the TTA and use this lovely bathroom or whatever, you know? Like, you kind of have to have a little better plan.
Yeah.
Oh, look. I did know where I was going. Look at that.
This is where you're headed right now.
Out.
Okay. There's the point.
And here's the Rosen.
And at the Rosen Plaza, I don't know if Mandy's still on, but that's the plaza right there. Well, this is an interesting time to join the stream. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We've been in the car for over 2 hours. So.
Well, it hasn't been over 2 hours, but...
Well, no, like by the time
we got in here. Well, we're just...
Here, we're back at the point. Well, do you guys have any questions about some of the things that you've seen today? For those of you that are still with us?
Are any states easy transponders work, or do we have to purchase a Florida Easy Pass? I would purchase a Florida Sun Pass. It works in the most places. I would say that'd probably be the best way to do it.
Yep, it's really easy to set up an account. You can even show them the one we have here.
Yeah, confrontation was way better. This is our pass here. I don't want to I don't know if we probably shouldn't show the number on it, but I'll just keep it blurry.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's a number on the top of it. I probably couldn't read it, but anyway, here's WonderWorks right there. Yeah, I would do the Sun Pass because the Sun Pass also has agreements with a lot of other states.
Yes.
Now, some states have an agreement with Florida. I don't know exactly what to do about that. I don't know exactly how that works. So you look online on that one.
Yeah, the Sun Pass website is really helpful, and it can help.
We just did the Sun Pass, and that was the easiest thing. This WonderWorks is pretty busy today. We normally shop at Publix and then do some other stuff at Whole Foods just to get anything we can't find at Publix.
Well, I'm very particular about the grocery stores I shop at. They have to have a high quality meat department and produce and dairy. And with my food allergies and sensitivities, I have to have the highest quality. There are a lot of Walmarts, Aldi's, Winn-Dixie's, a lot of different types of grocery shopping here. Of course, Sprouts, Whole Food, Trader Joe's are all in this area with several Publix. I will tell you, when we moved from Indiana, I was surprised to find that groceries are more expensive here. I'm not sure why. I thought maybe it might just be the sales tax, but the longer we live here, the more I realize a lot of it has to do with we're down in a peninsula.
Scooter rental.
We're down
Pirate
in a
Golf.
peninsula, and the food has to get to us.
There is the Icon Park. I'm sorry, I missed a bunch of chat there, but we'll come back to it.
Mine or theirs?
Theirs.
Oh.
Does Public have a lot of gluten-free options? Yes.
Publix does have quite a bit of gluten-free options, and a lot of the restaurants around here actually are starting to have more options. I am gluten-free as well, so of course Disney Springs has the NYC baby cakes, Aaron McKenna's bakery that's gluten-free.
Jason, sorry to hear that you have shingles. And hi, Dad Builds, how are you? So I'm going to go back and read this real quick, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. So, is there public transportation that would get you from Disney property to International Drive? There are, and I don't really know how any of it works. I apologize. I don't know much about that. The only problem traveling in a car, going to the bathroom. Yeah. You can do Uber, Lyft, or anything like that. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Is there public? Yeah, we did that already. Hey, it's me, Shazam. Dad Bill says, as someone who used to stay off property and does all the time now, this has been nice and relaxing to see the surrounding area. Thanks, Dad Builds.
Oh.
I heard parking on level 3, 4, and 5 is free at Icon. That's what I thought too, Christine, but Steph does not want to go to Icon, so we won't do that.
By the time I get to the parking garage and have to walk to a bathroom, that's just a no deal.
I spent $600 in that wind tunnel practicing for skydives. That's awesome. I use my Easy Pass in Florida, but if it doesn't read properly, it's a huge pain to get credited back to the charge. Oh, yes. CM, thanks for letting me know. Yeah. My mom thinks it would be good to show some open house properties. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that at some point.
Yeah, I definitely have some plans of showing.
It's hard to do live streams there because sometimes you're in a place where there's no signal, and especially inside a house. There's a Walt Disney World store over there.
What?
We've been gluten free for probably 10 years. Cleared up all sorts of issues. That's awesome, Dave. There's the big swinging. Yeah, the Star Flyers. There's the big spinning swings. Here, I'll show you that. There you go. There's the Disney store. I don't know what that giant parking garage is. I guess it just says Hollywood something garage. I don't know. Either way, it's kind of like just a nice parking garage close here to International Drive. And somebody said they had shingles. Jason had said that. That's no fun. I had to add that years ago, and it was really a pain. BJ's Brew House.
No pun intended.
No pun at all. It was a pain.
Yeah, I was probably the sickest you've been almost the whole time we were married.
Other than when I had hand, foot, and mouth.
Yeah.
Disney Store on International Drive is like a mini version of World of Disney. That's cool. I was just showing that there. That's cool. If you use a travel agent with Visit Orlando, they usually have a good idea of all the public transportation options available. Yeah, and we use Mickey Travels, of course, as our travel agent sponsor for Resort TV1. So, yep, check them out. Don't forget Gideon's. Is there a Gideon's down here? I thought the only other Gideon's was in Winter Park.
No, the Gideon's at Disney Springs.
Sure. I thought they meant around here.
I didn't realize that was gluten free.
Well, maybe we're talking about two different things. I'm not sure.
Okay. Not sure.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys. Be sure to subscribe, all the things. And I don't know. I'm not sure where we're headed right now, but we'll
I'm just turning left.
Okay.
I'm certainly not headed back to the world's largest McDonald's.
No, we already did that. We already tried that. It didn't work. We'll move on. But yeah, over 3,000 people have watched the stream so far.
Thank you guys for being here today. We really appreciate you joining us.
Gained a lot of new subscribers today.
Thank you.
What do you think of the torn down Holy Land Park? That was a neat place. I was sad to see it go.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that, and it was really a blessing to be able to take Liam there and have some pictures of him there before they tore it down. I'm really interested to see what happened to all the artifacts in the scriptorium, because that was just such a neat...
Oh, I'm sure they put those somewhere.
I'm sure TBN took care of those, but that was just such a neat thing to see, and just the history of all the things that went into making the scriptures.
Noah says hi to everyone watching. Yeah, hi. And Gia says thanks for doing this. Matthew, yeah, all lights in these areas are just really long, and that just you just have to
come
be
to
used
camp
to it.
and sit, and the more in a hurry and the more you have to go to the bathroom, the worse it is.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Great tour. Thanks, Jeffrey Pop. Yeah, for sure. So. Oh, let's see. Oh Yang Wei. Hello. Sorry, I don't read. Not sure. I think that's Chinese. I don't read that, but if you want to translate, I'll be happy to read it. All right.
Okay.
What have they turned it into? Right now, they're just tearing it down. There's nothing. I don't know if somebody's bought it, Lynn, as far as the Holy Land. I don't know if somebody's bought it to develop it into something else. If I had to guess, I would probably guess. Oh, you're good. I would probably guess condos or something, but it always. I know they're like people need places to live, but it's always like, you know, they tear something down and they make a condo or something out of it, and I'm like, oh geez, it was a nice attraction. You know, I feel like that they do that too much sometimes, but anyway.
That's a double-decker checker.
Double-decker checker. It just wanted to mirror the McDonald's.
I guess.
I'll be there in a week. Hope to see you guys. Awesome, Uncle Mike. And there again is the same little intersection that goes onto I-4, and you can see up here too. If I zoom, I don't know when. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, so it says express lane entrance. So you can see it says the turnpike is 2.5 miles. Conroy Road is actually where that Holy Land Experience was, and then John Young Parkway is down there, and yeah, the express lanes are there as well. So that's kind of how all that works. But
one of our other favorite experiences, in addition to the Holy Land, was when we went through Kentucky and went through the Ark exhibit. Liam really enjoyed that quite a bit, and we did too. That was really fun.
Yes. Will you ever do Capone's inside? Oh, that's down on 192. I don't know. You know, it depends. I mean, it would be fun. There's just so much to do here. We always end up at the parks, but yeah.
Well, I have a list.
Thank you for the tour, and Steph, you're a great host while driving.
Thank you. This is the only time Josh doesn't complain about my driving.
There you go. Advent bought it. Advent Health bought it and is building a hospital.
Oh, well, that's useful.
Sure. Have you ever been to NASA for a rocket launch? No, never.
It's on our list. The one thing I will say about the hospitals here is they, of course, have great doctors and nurses, and we've always had really good care when we've had to go. If you are looking to move down here and you have specific health requirements, make sure that you can find a specialist that is accepting new patients, and start looking around before you decide to move, and that may determine which hospital network you need to be a part of, because Advent Health has some specific pulmonary specialists and some specific things, and then Orlando Health has a cardiac hospital. So you just one thing we are kind of short on here is specialists. Like, I think there's only 3 or 4 rheumatologists in this whole Orlando area. So if you need a specific doctors or services, definitely do some research before you decide to move.
Chick-fil-A. Do you see a lot of alligators? Not often. You do see them out and about, though. You just have to be careful. Let's see. Hoping to go back to the real Jerusalem one day. Yeah, that would be cool to visit sometime. Sandra says she used to live on Vineland Road near Millennial Mall. Okay. Vicky RN says that's great advice. There you go. And this is see there, and there is you'll see there is in this Dr. Phillips area there is a pretty big Jewish population, so you'll see some different synagogues and things around here, and so they've got some centers, and pretty much any religion that you practice, they have something for you here, so that's good.
Yep, you can find almost any community.
Sorry about the skippiness on the stream. It'll clear up here in just a minute. That's a Streamlabs thing. I remember going to Rosie O'Grady on Church Street Station. Yeah, I remember that they used to put the sign up in the sky. It was like this plane would fly all the way, down around Disney, and it would like have a banner and say Rosie O'Grady's at Church Street Station. I remember that. So yeah, I'd never been there before, but okay, so. Have you been to the world's largest White Castle? No. Medieval times?
Where is that? The world's largest White Castle?
Not sure. Medieval times is still here, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's on our list when Liam gets a little older.
Some have good luck with raw milk. Some find the pasteurization to be the issue, not the lactose. Oh, interesting. Okay. Didn't know anything about that. Hi, neighbors. We're moving our daughter into Florida in just a month for college.
Wonderful.
Thanks for showing us around. We enjoy your video. Thanks, Disney fam. Hey, Disney World Freak. How are you, Carlos?
We have some really great universities here.
Yeah, for sure. It is funny these two Publixes are so close together, but I guess it's just because of the neighborhoods.
Well, that one has the cooking school and this one doesn't. And as close as they are together, they are nearly complete opposite stores. It's really entertaining to walk into both of them.
Yeah, so I guess that they offer different things. And each Publix is different.
Yes.
You know, if you're in a neighborhood that's a little bit more pricey or upscale, you'll find more of the organic and gluten-free options. And if you are in a neighborhood that's more touristy, you'll find more, ethnic options. If you're in an area that's more rural, you'll find, just more rural style options, maybe more, less in the gluten-free stuff. It just depends. And that's not to say that like people in a rural area don't like gluten-free or whatever. It's just to say they sell they stock what they can sell, basically.
Well, not just that, but you have micro pockets. And Publix is really great at offering the options
there's Barnes & Noble
for each community that each community needs.
I guess you could go up here.
I'm going to go up past Trader Joe.
Okay, I was going to say you could go up here to all the way to Popcave Island and turn right and show them where Bay Hill is, and then end after that.
Sure.
You're in one of the busiest areas in the entire country. Yes, we are. Delagio, by the way, we didn't go by this before. This is a giant complex with a bunch of restaurants that aren't doing that well anymore, but it's really beautiful. I'll show you.
Well,
there's Paddy Wagon.
There's an Advent Health, and this is one of those places that I really would like to tour because we've got Fleming's and sushi.
The whole second level is where the shops and restaurants are, but then there's a big London house, but then the bottom floor is the parking garage, and up here is Trader Joe's.
Yeah, we've got a couple of banks, and then they're in here with the...
And that's actually a good trick if you don't want to do I-4. This road to Popcave Island will take you straight down to the main gates of Disney Springs. And incidentally, that's the gate you always see on the news because where people protest and things, because it's the only gate to Disney that's on public property. That's a little trivia for you. So if you usually, but it's very rare that you see that happening. Every once in a while. But anyway, that's the little trivia.
Election time.
Yeah. But if you're wondering, how are they able to protest at Disney? It's because they're not at Disney. They're on a public sidewalk. That's why they're able to do that.
See, check this out. What happened to that?
It looks like an accident. There's a piece of a car there. That would be why there's a wall there.
That's why there's a wall.
Yeah, that way, luckily, they didn't end up in somebody's living room.
Or bedroom.
How are the homes price-wise in the area you're in now? In our neighborhood?
No, in this neighborhood.
In the area we're in now, you're talking $500,000 to $600,000 for a smaller single-family house. Anything bigger is going to be, well, I'd say $400,000 to $500,000 for a townhome.
Yes.
And then you're talking $500,000 to $600,000 for a single-family home.
And
these older ones are
even the older ones.
The older ones are a little cheaper, but yeah, most of them are going to be $750,000 to $1 million in this area. It's a very expensive area, except for some of the older neighborhoods. Yep, storm's been kind of coming the whole time here. So this is Bay Hill. And if anybody is a huge golf fan, we can drive through there, I guess. It is public, but this is Bay Hill. It's a real neighborhood with one of the world's most famous golf courses. And it is very cool to drive through. It's just one of those neat things where, if you follow golf, if you don't follow golf, it might not be that big of a deal, but that's Bay Hill. This, if you keep going, goes up to Conroy Road, which heads over to Windermere.
Well, one other thing here, I don't know if you can show the roofs.
Yeah.
These are clay tile roofs. And did anybody do the Epcot Storm simulator where they had the difference between clay roofs and shingle roofs? We learned in that simulator that clay roofs damage easier because the air gets under them. And so you can usually tell the nicer areas because they do look nice. But they are a lot more expensive to replace and they are a lot more expensive to maintain.
Yep. Let's see. Is Davenport a nice town? It can be.
Davenport is, it can be.
It's a huge area, so you have to just be careful with which parts of Davenport you're in. So, yeah.
It's a lot of land to cover, and that is something.
The thing about Davenport is not necessarily that's not safe. It's more that you get down in certain parts of Davenport, and you're going to be dealing with a lot of insane traffic on I-4. Love that golf tournament. More now to try to see Dale and Steve on TV. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so the whole Bay Hill neighborhood is actually behind this. That's another neighborhood in front of it. So, but the entrance to it was back there. So,
well, we can do that another time.
Yep, for sure. But anyway, so that's let's see.
Well, I was gonna go up here to this shopping center.
Okay, sounds good. So this is still called Sand Lake Hills over here. Here's another entrance to the actual Bay Hill community, and those houses 1 to 2 million, up to as much as 5 in that neighborhood. I always wonder, like, you know, like wow, what, there's so many houses that are expensive here. I always wonder what everybody does that they're able to afford a house over $1 million. But hey, more power to them if they can. Davenport, that's the other thing. It's a lot of vacation rental houses now. We're not in Davenport, but our neighborhood does have a restriction on vacation rentals. There's not, so you can go to a neighborhood, talk to your realtor, you know, ResortTV1.com. You can ResortTV1Homes.com. Sorry, ResortTV1Homes.com. To make sure you find a neighborhood where they don't allow vacation rentals. That's a huge deal.
Rentals.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want one year
rentals.
or longer.
So in our neighborhood, you can do a lease for a year. So like you could lease your house out, but it's a year is the shortest term. So that avoids vacation rentals. Any idea how far IKEA is?
That's over by Millennia, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'll have to look that up. I'm not exactly sure where that is.
So we have failed Liam because I said something about IKEA the other day and he didn't know what I was talking about. So we're gonna have to do a vlog when we take Liam in there for the first time.
Yeah. People that live there usually own the whole company. That's a lot of companies. What neighborhood was that? What neighborhood was that you said was 1 million plus on average? Bay Hill, where the Bay Hill Golf Course is, and that, you know, for good reason. It's an exclusive place. It's a huge neighborhood. Here's Torrey Pines, which actually isn't like, I believe that's not a Torrey Pines over here. That's not a golf. I believe there's a golf course named Torrey Pines, but that neighborhood's just named after it.
Oh, I guess so.
Bay Hill equals money, yeah, for sure. Well, you know, like I said, it's a very famous golf community. Plus, it's on a lake and it's beautiful, and you know, you pay for that. But here's a nice looking community here that's not gated, and you know, it's just these areas here are well kept, and they're very close to Disney too. So literally, like, you drive down this road and you're at Disney in like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, there's a couple churches along the way here. This is a Catholic church, and then the next one is so this is Catholic, and the next one is I believe St. Luke's United Methodist is down here. I'm traumatized by IKEA. This year I built 2 full bedrooms from IKEA. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Great yard sales in Bay Hill. I bet there's some great ones.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I remember the big spotlights in the sky for Rosie O'Grady's. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, here and over here, if you like the Methodist church, this is a very, very large Methodist church called St. Luke's. Been there a couple times.
I think this is where I want to turn.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, and there's more stuff over here, but we're probably going to wrap it up here pretty soon. We were going to go about 2 hours, and that way we can go in this little plaza and use the restroom. BurgerFi's over here. Really fun. What's the situation with homeowners insurance? I don't know about fewer companies offering it. I haven't heard that.
Yes.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
Okay, we haven't had any problem.
After the hurricanes, the year where they had 3 or 4 hurricanes in a row, a lot of the smaller ones got wiped out because there were so many claims in that one year. So now we are limited on hurricane insurance, and the insurers that can cover it have to be national brands because they can't be wiped out all in one fell swoop.
Well, and the biggest thing is too, you know, if you move into a place that's designated a flood zone, which is a lot of Florida, then you have to have the extra flood coverage.
Yes.
If you're not in a flood zone, then obviously that's not required, and then your premiums are going to be cheaper. So it's a good point.
Didn't you come over here to the Vineyard, or was that Jenna?
That was Jenna.
Okay, so Jenna's got one over here.
Joey Fatone's restaurant, we have not been there. Apple Maps says 20 to 25 minutes at IKEA. Yeah, the IKEA was really good with the cheap hot dogs. So here's another one of these outdoor mall areas. There's a lot of these in Florida.
So here
you just have to, you Google map it, or you know, drive through and find what you need to find. But yeah. Anyway, if you do IKEA, we will watch, just to know where we are moving to work for as well. That's awesome, Candy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we
definitely need to.
We love IKEA. I just don't know. Like I said, we used to go to the one in Tampa because we lived in Lakeland, but I haven't been to the one here in Orlando.
Yeah, we've been here.
I've heard that flood insurance will soon be mandatory for all Florida homeowners. Do we have flood insurance at our new place?
No.
Flood insurance
by
because
sizable we mean 50 feet above sea level.
Like high enough that if we flooded, everybody else would be underwater.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, would you consider doing a stream in Windermere? Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
That one would be tougher on signal because it's more rural, but I think we could make it work with. We could make it work with both connections maybe at the same time.
We both have a lot of plans on what we'd love to feature. We're just getting started.
Yep.
But I have a list going, so I'm going to go back through our comments from this stream and the last stream and make sure that we have all your comments on the list. If there's something specific that you'd like for us to cover, please leave me a comment on the video, not just in the chat, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can.
Yes.
And thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for subscribing and supporting us on this new venture that we're on. We're really enjoying exploring Florida and getting out more and doing more of this kind of stuff together, the two of us, and also with Liam, seeing his reaction to everything is amazing. So thank you guys for being here.
BurgerFi. So Karen M sent $20 super chat, first one on the whole channel ever.
That's right. Thank you, Karen.
Coffee is on me. Thank you, Steph, for the great tour and information. Thank you so much, Karen. Appreciate it. Are you looking for a place to park here? Or?
Well, yeah, but I was just gonna be like, what's that? That's a cute little place.
Oh, that's cute. A feather quill looks like a place to get like
feather quills.
Yeah, and little table decorations and things. But Karen, thank you so much for that. We hope around you can drive starts. We'll see if we can find time to do them together.
Well,
and next time we'll have Liam with us probably too.
Yeah, I will tell you, and you'll definitely want to check that out. It's got some fun stuff for the whole.
And that's why I would really strongly recommend, if you have to rent short term, that's good, but you're going to end up paying more to rent than you would to buy a house at some point most of the time. So that's, oh, big lag. Okay, hold on. Oh, we big lagged. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay, let me see if I can just turn the thing on. Hold on. Give me just a second. We can say goodbye to everybody. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. Hold on. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay, thanks for being patient, guys. I had to switch over to my other connection. So, but either way, we're back. So, we're going to wrap things up. I just want to make sure we are that we were good, so we could actually say goodbye without having stuff.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you being here.
But anyway, so yeah, I'll have Liam trying to get it to connect so you guys can see the end of the stream. There we go. Okay, now we're working. Now we're working. All right, so. Again, thank you for being here. We'll do one of these again. Sorry, we ended up ending in a lag zone, but we're going to go ahead and go in here to Starbucks behind us and use the restroom. Yep. But there we are. Yes. All right. So thanks, everybody, for being patient. Obviously, when you're driving for 2 hours, you're going to hit some lag somewhere. So
yes, right. That is one thing. In Orlando, we've found the cell service to be spotty, so you just have to bear with us. Thanks so much. We really appreciate you guys being here. So for now, won't you be our neighbor? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.